Story time on how I knew that my marriage was over for sure.
Hey y'all, I wanted to come back to this video because there were a lot of questions about what type of indifference we were dealing with, or like, why would I expect him to acknowledge me if we were going through an indifference? I was bamboozled because that morning was one of the best mornings that we had had in probably about 2 months. We had talked, and he told me that worst case scenario for us moving forward would be that we would be good friends co-parenting. And I was like, that's worst case scenario? Like, you said you were unhappy, you said that you didn't want to be my husband, you don't want to be married, we still have this house and we still have all these things to deal with. Like, I'm heartbroken. Like, that's worst case scenario. And he was like, yeah, like, at the end of the day, like, we could always like work it out, go to counseling, like, really try to figure things out. And I was just like, okay, like, okay, yeah, for sure. Big goofy. Like, yes, for sure, yes. Okay, bet. We're gonna go and see your family today and be with mom, and yeah. So when we got to the memorial, even though we were a bit distant because we were indifferent, I was still had high hopes, like I still like, because he said that. He said, worst case scenario, co-parenting and be good friends. Like, that seems like a best case scenario for somebody who was like kind of being mean and distant, and so I was completely caught off guard when he did not acknowledge me. And yes, every single person felt it. And yes, being the, color that we are, they were all taken aback. And they immediately knew that something was going on. So, yeah.